The killing of George Floyd by Minneapolis police officers a few months ago has sparked a debate around the country about whether law enforcement needs to be reformed. Virginia lawmakers are taking up the issue next week during a special session.
We're also at a time in our history where we've got an incredible opportunity to really make progress and take concrete steps toward ensuring our public safety goals and treating everyone fairly and equally.
Virginia Attorney General Mark Herring has laid out his proposals to lawmakers. Herring is calling for making it easier to remove bad cops from the job by adding misconduct to the criteria for losing their law enforcement officer certification. He also wants lawmakers to give his office the power to investigate police departments and incidents of use of force and misconduct. And he also wants the state to have a database of bad cops.
If they are not living up to the standards that we're setting, there needs to be a way to remove them and make sure that they're not rehired in another community in Virginia.
But Brian Luciano, the president of the Virginia Beach Police Benevolent Association Local 34, thinks there's a rush to reform.
I think there's a rush here. Whenever your intent is to make sweeping cultural changes, I don't think that 3 or 4 months is the time frame really that you should be looking at.
And Republican State Delegate Jason Miarez from Virginia Beach is worried the reforms will become too broad.
My biggest concern is we're going to go under this idea of criminal justice reform to try to weed out bad cops, and we're going to pass a host of legislation that's going to actually make us less safe.
As law enforcement is one of a number of important issues that will be addressed by lawmakers starting next week. I'm Brendan Ponton, News 3.